one of my all-time favorite iconic American cartoon characters is Snoopy from Charles M. Schulz's Peanuts comics. As I've grown older, Snoopy has become like a cherished member of my family. The seasonal cartoons as I watched as a child, such as A Charlie Brown's Christmas and It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, have become yearly viewing traditions in my life. I adore these episodes so much that I even purchased the interactive storybook app version of them to enjoy. Whenever Snoopy makes a return, whether in a new cartoon series or a video game, I am always excited to experience it or at least read about it. Speaking of Snoopy's presence in video games over the years, he is no stranger to the medium. His illustrious gaming career has spanned from the Atari 2600, the NES, the Game Boy, and even the PlayStation 2. To this day, Snoopy is still as popular as ever with the more recently Apple TV Plus original series, The Snoopy Show. Snoopy's universal appeal and popularity make him a beloved character around the world. From hotels in Japan to theme park rides at Canada's Wonderland, Snoopy and the Peanuts gang have a global following. Another fun fact about Snoopy is that even rapper Snoop Dogg derived his name from his love for Snoopy. In 2015, I was pleasantly surprised to learn that the now defunct Blue Sky Studios was producing a modern adaptation of the Snoopy characters into an animated feature film. It seemed to have captured the charming and faithful style of the original cartoons and comic book strips. The trailer alone filled me with excitement as I saw all the characters I had known and loved finally receiving a big screen adaptation with a proper budget. The film was a success for 20th Century Fox and Blue Sky Studios, with a budget of $99 million and a global earning of $246.2 million. However, despite the film's commercial and critical success, one thing that went unnoticed by me and many others: a Snoopy game release that coincided with the 2015 Peanuts film, Snoopy's Grand Adventure. The game was released and published by Activision on November 3rd, 2015, and was released for the Xbox 360, Nintendo 3DS, Wii U, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. The game received minimal marketing, and I would have never discovered it if it weren't for the trailer that played before the film on the Peanuts movie Blu-ray. Given my appreciation for playful and vibrant art direction, along with simple and enjoyable side-scrolling games that demand little of me, I couldn't resist diving into this title where Snoopy saves the day. Subscribe to The Select Gaming to keep up to date with all our latest videos. This is Snoopy's Grand Adventure for the PlayStation 4. Embarking on the journey of our beloved Beagle, Snoopy's Grand Adventure begins with an enchanting introductory film, crafted in the animation style reminiscent of the 2015 Peanuts film. This captivating opening sets the tone and narrative for the game, leading us to then assume the role of Snoopy himself in this delightful side-scrolling adventure. The premise unfolds as a seemingly innocent game of hide-and-seek inadvertently causes the entire Peanuts gang to become scattered and lost across various unfamiliar locations. It is then Snoopy's sole responsibility to rescue his friends by following a trail of jelly beans, guiding him towards each individual amidst a multitude of distinct levels. Starting in the familiar backdrop of Charlie Brown's backyard, players can select levels in sequential order from left to right, embarking on the quest to reunite with their cherished companions. From the very outset, the graphics faithfully do a great job of recreating the visual aesthetics of the 2015 film. The game transports players into imaginative worlds, mirroring Snoopy's whimsical daydreams. These imaginative realms encompass outer space and daring aerial pursuits, where Snoopy skillfully maneuvers his doghouse turned airplane reminiscent of the comics and shows. Each world brims with unique challenges and formidable adversaries. Spanning across 6 captivating worlds, this side-scrolling adventure showcases an array of stages, each offering its own distinct challenges and boss battles. The levels present an assortment of obstacles, enemies, and hazards that demand novice, skillful maneuvering to progress. Players must masterfully navigate platforms, evade traps, time jumps accurately, and dispatch enemies through precise jumps or specialized abilities. Notably, the game exhibits remarkable leniency by allowing players to reclaim their lost hearts with little effort, after taking damage from enemies, ensuring a family-friendly experience. While most levels lack significant challenges, barring the final boss battles, it caters perfectly to children and young adults alike. A standout feature of the gameplay revolves around Snoopy's whimsical ability to assume different abilities granted to him by obtaining different costumes, each representing a distinct fantasy or alter ego. These costumes bestow Snoopy with unique abilities and skills. For instance, the Joe Cool costume enhances agility and speed. The Jungle Explorer hat enables Snoopy to gracefully climb jungle vines, and the detective outfit reveals hidden items and pathways through a central magnifying glass that hovers over the screen. Wearing these costumes necessitates strategic problem solving to overcome challenges such as activating switches, manipulating objects, or discovering concealed paths. The game offers a multiplayer co-op mode, inviting friends and family members to partake in the fun together. This cooperative mode enables two players to control Snoopy and Woodstock simultaneously, fostering teamwork and cooperation. The game's music, reminiscent of Vince Guaraldi's iconic compositions for the Peanut films and shows, permeates the experience, enhancing the vibrant and colorful ambience. Boasting a collection of cheerful and upbeat jazz tunes, the soundtrack perfectly complements the gameplay, evoking a nostalgic and uplifting atmosphere. While we have previously noted in prior discussions and other videos the limitations of games developed in the Unity engine, specifically in the realm of performance issues when it comes to games that are bigger in scale, Snoopy's Grand Adventure remarkably demonstrates the Unity engine's suitability for such a game. The gameplay of Snoopy's Grand Adventure never suffers from lag or performance issues. This exemplifies how, within the realm of reasonable expectations, Unity can serve as a viable option for game designers within a reasonable scale. Towards the later stages of Snoopy's Grand Adventure, though, I must admit that I began to feel a slight sense of monotony in the level design, specifically in the final piano stage levels. They seem to suffer from recycled and overused ideas. However, it's important to remember that this game is primarily targeted towards a younger audience seeking substantial replay value. Now, one minor issue I encountered, which I discovered after researching online, was related to obtaining certain trophy achievements. In the PS4 version of this game, Snoopy's Grand Adventure offers the possibility of earning a platinum trophy with a reasonable amount of time and effort. Unfortunately, due to some unresolved bugs, the game occasionally fails to register the completion of specific achievements to your gamer ID and trophy collection. After browsing through some forums and Reddit pages, I noticed that others had experienced similar problems. I'm uncertain if this issue is only specific to the PS4 version of the game, but it indicates that since its release in 2015, there has been limited interest or resources from Activision's end to address these bugs. It's rather unfortunate because I was incredibly close to achieving my goal of a platinum trophy. On a side note, and this is kind of unrelated, I wouldn't be surprised if a game like this eventually becomes a sought-after hidden gem of sorts, commanding a higher price for a physical copy in the years to come. We've seen this happen many times before with incredibly random games. That's right, I'm looking at you, Tail Concerto. What? Snoopy's Grand Adventure successfully delivers a simple and family-friendly side-scrolling experience. However, for some players, it may feel like a bit of a predictable game where their time can be spent on more adult-driven side-scrollers, and that's okay too. Only time will tell if this game receives the recognition it deserves, and whether we can expect future side-scrolling Snoopy titles with the same captivating style and presentation. Snoopy's Grand Adventure provides a rare sense of satisfaction despite its simplicity and basic nature. While it may not have a direct tie-in to the 2015 film, the game's art direction and style closely resemble it. However, what truly sets Snoopy's Grand Adventure apart is its ability to be satisfying with its minimalistic level design and objectives. It never becomes tedious or frustrating, allowing players to complete the game comfortably in just 3 hours or 2 extended play sessions. This affords the perfect balance between engaging with the visuals, enjoying the straightforward controls, and getting lost in the Peanuts universe. With its accessible gameplay, Snoopy's Grand Adventure can appeal to many gamers as it captures the hearts of both younger and nostalgic players who hold a special place in their hearts for the Peanuts universe. Thank you for joining me on this episode of The Select Gaming. If you like what you've seen and heard, give us a like and subscribe. This is Dusty Maxwell, and we'll see you on the next one.